The man was on the verge of dying from thirst. He couldn't resist reaching into the sea, scooping up a handful of water to drink. The captain quickly stopped him. Just one sip of seawater would dehydrate him even faster and send him into unconsciousness. They hadn't eaten or drunk anything in days. No one knew how much longer they could hold on. Just then, the captain pulled a pencil from his pocket. Excited, he told the others they still had hope. He began sketching a map of the sea on the life raft and accurately calculated their current position. He guessed there had to be an island nearby. If the wind pushed them in the right direction, they might just survive. He quickly ordered the others to untie a rope and fasten it to one end of the raft. Then he twisted 2 wires together and secured them tightly to a life vest. With high hopes, he tossed it into the water. Just like that, they had built a makeshift sea anchor. It couldn't control the wind, but at least it could keep them drifting in the right direction. Their plane had veered off course on its return flight, ran out of fuel, and was forced to make an emergency landing on the sea. The aircraft sank. All they had left was this one life raft. It had kept them alive for 5 days and nights. Now that the captain had calculated the island's distance, they finally saw a glimmer of hope. They encouraged each other, dreaming about life back on land. But reality hit hard. Days passed, and still no island in sight. Helpless and desperate, they began to pray for a rainstorm to quench their thirst. That night, rain actually began to fall. They quickly stripped off their clothes and used them to collect the rainwater. They cheered with joy, savoring every drop. After drinking their fill, their spirits were lifted once again. They began brainstorming how to craft a fishing rod. One man took the spring from a magazine and shaped it into a hook. He tied it to some fine string, then added a pair of pliers to weigh it down. For bait, he attached a piece of red cloth. The group stared at the water, hoping for a miracle. And then, the line suddenly pulled tight. The man yanked the rope upward, but the moment he raised his hand, he pulled a shark out of the sea.